This is the Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. Today we're going to see what's going on here with natural gas, and we're going to take a little look here at crude oil. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, now before we get started here, if you ever want to know what the futures are, all we have to do is just go over to the site barchart.com. And you can see all the futures, everything that's going on here for your April, May, June, July, August, September, all your contracts here. And you can see how the price is getting progressively higher. Okay, so if you want to check that out, there it is. Very easy and very simple. All right, here we have natural gas, your daily and your weekly chart. Now, what do we got going here? Okay, well, what can I say? We got sideways action here, but now again the price is sitting right at that 8 SMA, 1.724. The price right now, real time, is 1.726. So you're sitting right there. Now you can see how this rallied up right into the 21 day, 21 day, 21 day, and even look at today. Okay, so the high today was 1.769, and what is your 21 day? 1.771. Okay, so this is very, very crucial. I know I keep breaking your balls with this thing, but again, this is what you need to get above, okay? And then we have this 8 SMA here on your weekly chart at 17.772. So these are your two key upside targets. Now, again, if you can close above that, then what we have, if we just follow the candles, 1.82, 1.84, we'll come here, 1.87, 1.88, 1.90, and then we have here, you got 1.918, we have 1.95, 1.983, and this is your big target right there at 2.0, and above that, we have your 50-day at 2.10. Now again, above that, this is what the target we're looking for, 2.168, okay? But I always like to show you where it can go, but everything is based on here on this 21 SMA here, okay? But now you can see how this pattern here is kind of like tightening up and you're rounding off. See how that 21 day here now is starting to kind of roll up. Now, if the 8 day has already crossed it, but that 8 day can curl up here very, very easily and go back above it, okay? So that, just like it did here, see, went above and then right back down. They can do the same thing on the downside. Now, what we want to watch is obviously you want to watch today's low, okay? So you're sitting at 1.70. We're sitting here, yesterday's low, 1.68, and then we want to come to the bottom of this candle. That's at 1.643. These are all basically sitting right at that 1.64 level, which if you look at the top of this candle, 1.637, rounded off 1.64, that's how you get your support level right there. Always look to the left of the chart. And then obviously if it's gone, we follow to the bottom, 1.59, 1.58. You look to the bottom there, 1.57 and 1.52, okay? Again, the key level here is what you really need to do is hold this, at least this 8 SMA here on a closing basis, 1.72, and you need to get above that 1.771 and 1.772. Now, when you look on a weekly here, your 21 days rolled over, your 8 days is rolled over here. But if you look at this 50 SMA, see how this came down and now it's leveling off here pretty nice, okay? Your 200 day is leveled off here pretty nice. So overall, not that bad. I don't like to where the 50 days on a downslide, your 8 days on a downslide, and your 100 days on a downslide. But to reverse that, you need to get above that key 21 day. This is the key level right there, okay? I really don't know what else I could tell you. You get a close above that, then you can go higher. Now, I did scalp the UNG today, so that was actually a pretty good little scalp there. I got, what did I get under? 20 cents, I think I got out of that one. But I'm trading 5,000 shares, so that wasn't too bad. I'm not into the cold here, even though it's starting to run up here a little bit here. But I'm just kind of waiting. This just looks like a bottoming kind of a pattern where you have a nice series of higher lows going on here. So we got to see if you can close above this key level right there, which is pretty much the same intact with that 8 SMA on your weekly, then she can rip higher. Okay, let's take a look here on the hourly and the 4 hour. Okay, here we have your hourly and your 4 hour chart. Now, I posted this here. You had that 1.643, and then we had 1.646. Okay, so we had that nice double bottom in play here after that double top situation, but it didn't sell down, didn't make a lower. It came up, made a little higher low. But now we're looking like here, we're just trying to rally here up. The pattern looks, it just feels different. You know what I'm saying? See how that downslide is? This pattern just feels different. Sideways action is not bad until we can get above that 1.77. That's going to be the key. Now, you can see where it rallied up here. It touched 1.769, which is basically that level. So this is what you really need to get above here just to go higher. Okay, so we have a nice sideways action here. And as long as you hold this key level here, this is basically your 1.69 level. If you can hold that level there, this is still looking good. Now we have sideways action, but that's really not no big deal. You know what I'm saying? So this here, you know, there's that double bottom and there's that double top situation. But now you can see where you're trying to get above that 50 SMA, and that's always a good sign. Even though you poked through, you came down, that's still a pretty good sign. Now, so you really want to get above that 1.74. That 1.77 right there is key, and it lines up pretty much on all these charts. And then we can head for this right here. This is basically 1.80. This is what you really need to get above. And if you can, then we just follow these candles right here. See where your next target, 1.823. And then bring that right across. What do you have? 1.84. Bring it right across, and then you have 1.95, and then bring it right across here. You got that 1.98, and this is the candle that we're looking for. That's that 2.0 here. But it's all going to be based on if you can get above this 200 SMA. So right now, this is just a scalper, basically a two-way trade, okay? Long and short, long and short. I just took the long because, you know, I'm in the trading. The oil today is moving here pretty good. TQQ is moving really good. That got as low as 57.68. Now you're sitting at 59.20. So this is, I still got the trade on. That's a good trade. NVIDIA was a good trade. NVIDIA got all the way down to 850.10, and now you're sitting at 883 here. So, okay, so there's other opportunities here, but you really need to get above this key level, that 1.77, and then we can head for that 1.80. Above that, then we can just ratchet it all the way on up. Okay, let's take a look here at crude oil. Okay, here we have your crude oil. Now, I've been always pointing out here at the top of this candle. Okay, so today it got as high as 83.12. Okay, so I said, just look to the left of the chart. Okay, where do you want to go? There he is. You got 83. You're above that. And right here is that 83.60 when you bring that price channel again. Okay, that's a target. But this is always going to be the big one right here at 83.33. So far, it got to 83.13. So it's 20 cents off of that candle, of that simple moving average, 100 simple moving average here on your weekly chart. So this is actually looking very bullish. Now, we got to see if it can rally up what it's going to do when it hits that 83.33. If it does here, or is that 83.13 here, or 83.12, is that the high is going to get here before we have a little pullback? Now, one thing you always have to watch is when you have simple moving averages, the price never likes to get too far away from the average, and it wants to come back, okay? Pretty example right here. So as it's moving on up, you're getting away from your 8-day, and then she wants to pull back, okay? Now, even on the downside, then it wants to pull up. See how this is? So you're getting a little ways away from your 8 SMA here, and I think probably just a matter of time before she's going to come down, have a little correction. So just always be careful. So on the downside here, you always want to watch this candle here, okay? This is yesterday's high. That's that 82.50. This is the key right here, 81.62, and then the top of this candle at 80.85. That's going to be very, very crucial. And then we can look to the bottom here, 80.56, and then the bottom of this candle, 80.49, and then we have your nice 80.08. That's going to be very, very key. Your 21 right below that, and then we have your 200-day sitting at 78.28. But a lot of times is when that price gets away from it, just like you had moving up here, it wants to get back to that 8 SMA for whatever reason. That just seems like it wants to go. So we got to see here, because you can see how it's kind of slowing down here today. But remember that API report, maybe that'll pick up the juice a little bit here. We got to see how that's going to shake out. So on the upside, watch this key level right here, 83.30. That's going to be very, very critical. We got to see if it gets up there, or is this the last of the candle here today, and what the reaction is when it does get to that point, if it gets there. If not, just watch the key level at 82.50 right here, your 81.62, and this level here at that 80.85. and then we can come down to the bottom of that candle, 80.49, and then watch that 8 SMA here at 80.08. So even if this pulls down to this level here, still this pattern is very, very bullish here, and eventually you're going to go and you're going to tag, okay, way up here higher. You're definitely going to probably hit right in this 85. This is here is your 85 range right here, and then maybe even all the way up into your 90 area here, because you can see that rounded bottom, that series of higher lows. You're just getting away a little bit from that, from those simple moving averages, and need to have a little bit of pullback. Okay, that's what I got for you. And I'll be back here after the pit close, and we'll go a little bit more in depth on crude and natural gas. All right, thanks for watching.